for you guys, okay? So don't stress on writing things down or anything like that. Anybody that's online, I'm going to be the one that takes the notes. That way you guys can really just pay attention to what's coming through in the reading, okay? The second thing I'll let you know is the ums. You're going to hear me say quite a few times. I call it my heavenly Tourette syndrome. I don't know why it is, but for some reason when Spirit takes my attention, it makes me say numerous times. So I kind of let people know that in advance, okay? The last thing that I will let you know is that the first person that comes through may or may not be the one that we really want to hear from today. And I always just say that if it's not the first person that comes through, be patient. Heaven knows what we need for healing. I don't think it's going to be an issue today because he's driving me nuts, okay? So let me just shut this door really quick.
We can't see you.
Video's turned off.
My dog decided to let herself into the room, so I had to let her back out. Can you hear me now? Can you see me now?
No, we can't see you. It's just like clocking.
It's clocking?
Yeah, it's like turning around. Because I turned the volume up and then it's loading, sorry. Clocking.
So it may be your internet connection.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit slow. For video.
Well, now it's...
Okay, well, can you see us?
Yes.
Okay, that's all that's important then, yeah.
Okay. All right. As long as you're okay with me starting, then we're going to go ahead and start, okay? But I want to talk about the young male because he's super excited. And he's saying, that's my mom's. You will hear me pause when I'm writing, okay? But it's going to give him an opportunity to show me more at the same time. He's making me feel as though his passing was sudden and unexpected because he is making me snap my fingers. Does that make sense for you?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm writing it down as well. Unexpected. He's kind of laboring my breathing with this as well. So is there breathing issues for him at the end of his life?
Silent.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. I want you to know that he is not this way in heaven. Okay, can you guys see me now or not yet?
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay, good. I want you to know that he is not this way in heaven, but he's just giving me some of his, he's making me feel as though they were trying to support my breathing as well. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was there an infection going on with him?
Yeah.
Because he's making me feel as though, like, I got an infection, and he's making me feel at first like we didn't think it was a big deal, but there was some infection going on. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shoot my thing up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just putting at first it didn't seem like a big deal, okay? And why do I feel like it affected his brain?
I don't know.
Okay. So, I don't know if there was something going on with the breathing that kind of affected everything, you know, things shutting down or something, but he's making me feel as though there was some infection going on, and he's making me feel as though there was some breathing issues going on with that. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's making me feel as though he's just showing me like a lights out reference, so it's almost as if my brain shut off. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Okay. And he's saying, Mom, you were there for me. And he is making me feel like he was in the hospital for this as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, and I'm just paying attention to him as well. Just he's giving me little things at a time associated with this, okay? But he is making me feel as though he was surrounded by love when he passed to heaven. Were there 3 other others in the room?
Sai.
3 others, like, in the hospital room, or maybe in the room when he passed?
I believe in the room when he passed.
Yes, right? No?
Besides the doctors?
Besides the
Nurses?
doctors?
Yeah. He's making me feel like there was 3 others in the room. So I don't know if he's talking about you 3 being in the room or he's talking about 3 others in the room.
Probably come through.
No, I don't know.
But he's saying I was surrounded by love when I passed to heaven. So it does make me feel as though there was family present in the room when he passed, correct?
Yeah.
Family. I'm going to put family at my side. My side. So I kind of want to back up a little bit because he's kind of making me feel like I need to go back a day. Was there something going on with him the day before this that we were kind of looking into, but we thought everything was okay?
Yes.
Okay, because he's making me feel as though somebody here is carrying guilt for that, and we've got to let it go, because he's making me feel like there's nothing more we could have done. Like, I feel like we didn't think that this was a big deal. To give me help. Okay. And he's making me feel like Mom's carrying this. He's making me feel like, Mom, this is not your fault. Not your fault. And was there something going on in his lung area specifically for this? For what was going on?
No.
Is there a reason he keeps taking me to my chest area with this?
Maybe his heart?
Okay. I mean, he's talked about an infection, and he's taken me to my chest, right? And then he's making me feel as though I have breathing issues. So does that kind of sum up what was going on at the time?
Sai. Robert.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I mean, as long as he has me on the right track, I know. He's kind of giving me indications on my body, so the only thing I can do is kind of describe those, right? And he just keeps making me feel like Mom feels like she wasn't there. Mom feels like she wasn't there. Why does he keep giving me that reference, Mom?
Okay, Mom.
Because I couldn't make it.
Okay. And that's why he keeps saying, Mom feels like she wasn't there. Mom feels like she wasn't there. I want you to understand something. Your son did things his own way. You are to remember him for how he lived and not for how he took his final breath. So I want you to let go of the guilt for not being able to be there, because he told me right before this, Mom, you were there. Okay? So although you may not have been there when he took his final breath, he's saying my mom was there for me. Okay? But he's saying Mom feels like she wasn't there, and she keeps beating herself up. Herself up. And was he with his sister when this was going on?
Yes.
Okay, because he just showed me, how cool is that, right? Because he's making me feel like my sister was at my side, right?
Yeah.
My sister. And he's making me feel like you did all you could.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, he's saying my sister did all she could for me. He keeps making me feel, did you take him to the doctor like the day before this? Or we talked about going to the doctor?
Yes.
He's talking about like the doctor the day before. Does that make sense? Okay, as long as, the day before. before reference. And I guess what he's really trying to get me to get across is you guys did all you could. I feel like everybody's really beating themselves up all this time with the could haves and the should haves and the what ifs and the if onlys. And he's making me feel like there are none. It truly was my time to go to heaven. Reference. Truly was. And there's more than one sister?
Yes.
Okay. Because he's saying I have more than one sister. Okay. One sister as well. And he keeps putting his name on my wrist. Did somebody get his name tattooed on their wrist?
No.
Okay, is there somebody wearing something with his name on their wrist then? Because he keeps putting his name on my wrist.
No.
Like a bracelet or something along those lines?
No.
I'm going to write it down because he keeps putting his name on my wrist. And I'm not sure why he would do that.
Maybe some.
Is somebody thinking of getting a tattoo of his name on their wrist?
Yeah.
Okay, because it's got to be, because he's like adamantly like putting his name on my wrist over and over, and he's making me feel like there's a tattoo reference for this.
Yeah, I remember we talked about his name
That's not on his wrist. Oh, you were gonna get it right.
on his arm, but yeah.
Okay, like in this area, right? Okay.
Just like my arm area, yeah.
Okay, because he's. I'm just gonna putting his name on my wrist area, right, in a tattoo. My wrist area. Tattoo reference. And he keeps saying, "I'm your number one son. I'm your number one son. I'm your number one son." So I don't know if there's something with that, or if he's your one and only. But he keeps saying, "I'm her number one son."
That's what I would tell him.
Perfect. Because he keeps saying, he's like, I'm her number one son, I'm her number one son. He's make me feel like I'm her favorite. And I'm going to put a little LOL after that, because I think he's being a little silly with when he says I'm the favorite. He's kind of jabbing his sisters a little bit with that. So, wow, and he's making me feel like they dressed me really cool. Hold on just a second. There's got to be something with you guys dressing him really cool after he passed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's saying my family dressed me really cool. Okay. Like, this wasn't just a suit, correct?
No.
Because I feel like I'm not in a regular suit. Like, you guys actually went above and beyond and dressed me like... And why is he giving me a superhero reference? Okay. Really cool. Hold on. My funeral. But he's making me feel like I'm wearing, like, cool clothes, not just a suit. Okay. Not just a suit. He keeps giving me this reference to One Call Away, the song. Do you guys know that song?
One call away.
Uh-huh.